I know that I have to tuck the wings somewhere, but there's no natural way that the chicken's wings bend.
You can see the frustration on Andy's face with those wings. They keep popping out. I think Christopher stole it. He has finished his chicken and onto his trout.
I cannot figure out how to fold these wings.
At this point in your careers, you're aware that all great chefs rely on a repertoire of specific culinary skills.
Tonight's first challenge tests these fundamentals, putting you in a 3-round battle. The winner will be given an important advantage in the elimination challenge that follows.
In this stage of the game, an advantage can mean the difference between winning and losing.
Your first test tonight is the starting point for so many dishes. A mirepoix. Onions, carrots, and celery, uniformly diced. We want to see you fill this container with the precise proportions of mirepoix that you see here.
A chef must be able to break down any fresh ingredients that enters their kitchen. Like the coconut. First, you have to get through the hard shell, harvesting the meat from the coconut while capturing enough water to fill this glass.
In my kitchens, we prep a wide array of proteins for service. Trussing a roast allows it to hold its shape. A trussed chicken retains its flavorful juices, and a trussed trout keeps all that beautiful stuffing inside. You will tackle these skills one at a time. The last cook to complete the task will not move on to the next round of the skills test.
Now please go to the back station.
I'm a little bit worried. I mean, chopping vegetables not the thing I do usually at the bakery.
I don't particularly want to go head-to-head with someone like Andrew, who works and breathes restaurant prep.
When we say go, you will begin your mirepoix. You must fill your cup in the proportions indicated on the cup.
Your first round starts now!
I noticed that Taya is not peeling her carrots with a vegetable peeler. She's cutting through them. That's going to save her valuable seconds.
Andy's moved up the onions, and so has Christopher.
And Taya, too.
Andrew's just putting his carrot into his glass now.
And Taya now is the first to get onto her celery.
Taya is moving much faster than anyone in this challenge.
It looks like Christopher is gaining right here. It's neck and neck between Christopher, Taya, and look now, Andy is so close to getting done.
Okay, Christopher.
Christopher, well done. You're moving on to the next round.
Thanks, Chef.
Everyone else, start now!
I would say Andy and Taya are neck and neck. They are just millimeters away from filling that cup. I think Andy could steal it.
Oh.
Taya, you're moving on.
I'm usually lightning fast in the kitchen. I gotta hurry up.
Continue the mirepoix now! Andy, you're moving on. I'm sorry, Andrew. You're out of the skills test.
For this round, you must open up as many coconuts as it takes to fill your cup to the line with coconut water. Then you must harvest the meat from one of the coconuts.
The second round starts now!
Oh.
Look at Christopher. He is tearing through those coconuts.
Andy's removing the meat. I think we have a winner.
Thanks, Chef.
Taya, Andy, the coconut challenge continues now.
Stop.
Andy, you're moving on.
Thank you, Chef.
Unfortunately, Taya, you're not going on to the final round of the skills test.
I'm playing for an advantage, and I want to make sure that I have it.
This is the best advantage to have in the entire season.
All three proteins are in front of you. The roast and chicken need to be trussed, just as we showed you earlier.
The trout must be gutted and stuffed with lemon and herbs before you truss it.
For this round, you'll both be given 10 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes, Chef.
Start trussing now.
You know, trussing is a tricky technique. If you cinch those knots too tight, it really makes that roast not pleasant to the eyesight. If you have it too loose, it doesn't do the job it's supposed to, keep everything nicely in shape. Andy's on the final step of trussing his roast. He's taking a long length of string. Now he'll loop every single stitch so the front matches the back. A final knot. And he's moving on to the chicken. The first step is actually taking those wing tips and bending them down so those little tips sit underneath the wing bone where the breast is attached to the wing itself. Christopher's now off onto the chicken. Andy's struggling with it right now. Christopher's made up valuable time on that chicken. Now they are neck and neck.
I know that I have to tuck the wings somewhere, but there's no natural way that the chicken's wings bend.
You can see the frustration on Andy's face with those wings. They keep popping out. I think Christopher stole it. He has finished his chicken and onto his trout.
I cannot figure out how to fold these wings. So I'm just going to wrap a string around them and just hope for the best.
2 minutes. Christopher's got his herbs inside it.
Okay, Andy is scoring his fish on both sides. Now he should be moving on to his trussing.
1 minute. Come on, 1 more minute.
The thing with trout, they are extremely slippery.
15 seconds.
So those knots can move around.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
I'm looking down the line here, and my fish isn't bad. It's not totally the most beautiful thing ever. My chicken is a little off with the wings. The beef looks good. I'm pretty proud for what I was able to pull off in this 10 minutes.
Christopher,
Yes, Chef.
on your roast, you have the stitches. You've completed the loop, but your loop is done a little wandering. Let's take a look at the chicken. I think you could have had the string a little tighter to have those hind legs stand up.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the trout. You did gut it, clean it, score it, put in the herbs and lemon, and you started trussing, creating your stitches. Just run out of time. Andy?
Chef.
Roast is complete with stitches. Not bad. See the chicken? You're having some wing problems.
Oh, was I ever? I was wrestling with them.
Again, you could have had the trussing a little tighter.
Yeah.
Have those legs sit up, pinch at the breast.
Yeah.
These wings need to be turned back the other way so the little tips tuck right underneath
Front.
here.
Okay.
Trout. You've got the fish stuffed, scored, cleaned, and with the trussing, there's a little variation at the tail.
I'm hoping that maybe my roast is a little better than him, or maybe my chicken is a little bit better than him.
We do have a winner. Congratulations. Andy,
Yes.
your trussing skills are superior.
Thank you, Chef.
This means you will have the advantage in the elimination challenge.
To go through a pressure test like this and come out victorious feels amazing.